and we go through this process a little bit. Talk a little bit about what it is, how is it, what is it that you experience when you know that it's there? Oops.
I think that was Amy.
You start.
Oh, okay. How do I, that feeling?
Yeah, how do you know
it's there?
when you sense that you've made this connection?
I feel exactly that. I feel a connection. Like otherwise I feel like I'm floating. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel settled, and I don't feel like that person's really there. So I feel, how do I know? The breath. I don't know how else to.
So it's worth looking for that.
Yes, it feels really nice.
It feels really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like the difference between being and doing.
The difference between being and doing.
It's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Not feeling it myself, but looking. It looks like the difference between.
Okay, so from the outside, you can observe and see very clearly the difference between when a person is in that state of connection and when a person is working at it.
Yeah.
Effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Effort versus no effort.
Come on.
When somebody has, when you feel the connection, you get a sense of all of yourself, and yeah, that's that. You just suddenly get a sense of a kind of a, I won't say solidity, but a support, I suppose. It's just that there's a kind of a solidity and a sense of your whole self.
Okay, kind of a wholeness, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I only just got like one or two right then at the end, and I can literally still feel it in my arm, like that it feels that was right.
Which question? What you feel like the connection?
Both.
Somebody does it for you, or you're doing it?
Both. Because if someone's doing it for you, then you also have the sense of wholeness. You've translated that by becoming this environment. I've translated, and you have the chance to reflect within yourself the sense of what it's like to experience that. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, it's probably like one of those romantic cliches, like two become one or something like that, I suppose. But it just molds into one line rather than being so disconnected.
So why do people go to Vipassana retreats and go to practices for years? What are they hoping will happen to them? That the ego boundaries will dissolve, and what will they be? They will be at one, yes? Imagine we get paid to practice being at one. Yeah. They pay me to practice me being whole. It's the best gig in the world. Where in the world am I going to find a gig like that? Yeah, I know. I'm going to go work at McDonald's. Okay, someone else who had a sense of this.
Out with our practice there, it's about coherence also. Coherence?
Coherence.
Coherence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you a little bit more about what that means for you.
It came out regarding the information you pass through your hands to another person, and it's the information you are transmitting must be clear.
Yes.
And coherent, and your hands are, if you are pulling or not pulling, if you are going through or moving in some way, the hands must to be coherent by themselves.
Yeah.
Because they are telling things to the person who's feeling.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
You come here for a moment. Just lie with your feet here. So, coherent or not? Coherent or not? No. Just what the group. Feel coherent? Not coherent. Still finding the movement as I come to lift, something coming from up and underneath myself to lift. This hand is not just asleep, it's awake as I begin to prepare myself to move. Coherent or not? Did I stay coherent throughout the movement, or did I lose it? Yeah. But it's not, it's, yeah, I would prefer to be there. Now, but once I have this connection, I actually can get closer. Yeah? I can get as close to this as I can, so that this is just simply so supported that I'm floating in, floating out, floating in, floating out, translating, translating, lifting, sinking, circling, rotating, rotating, which is another whole art that we have to work with. In such a way that her leg rests on the table. Now, if I've touched her in this and I've touched her well, if her system wants to distinguish what it's experiencing, then it has to give up whatever is interfering with its ability to experience. So therefore, the tone that's in the way must dissolve. Is there a difference that you experience between your right leg and left leg? Yeah. Yeah, please come and stand for a moment and just sense the difference between your right leg and left leg. Yeah. Yeah. So now when you just take a moment and just come and step onto your right leg for a moment. Just bring it a little bit forward and come to step on it. Yeah. There. It's lovely. Yeah. But your whole self has been that's beautiful. It's like it just flows, and you see that from the floor up and through, there's the moment when your eyes come up onto the horizon, your eyes and the whole lifting in your head. And now there's this quality that your head would be so soft that you could see right and left. And so what's your sense of safety in the world at this point? Yeah? But if you go too far, then you fall off the top. Yeah. All right. Did everybody have a chance to play? Okay. All right. We'll come back and we'll explore something else when we come back. Okay. Thank you.